All right, and we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this review of France versus Italy. This is Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and my name is Cal. Just giving my post-game reaction to Italy versus France, and what a strange and intense game we've just seen between the two. It looked for all money that Italy were going to get absolutely blown away, but their defense was just amazing in that first half. With I think it must have been about 9% of the territory overall. They managed to keep France to 10 points, where France arguably should have maybe got 4 tries in that first half. But no, Italy's defense was just so good, and France were just little bit inaccurate. And then obviously the big talking point of this game was Jonathan Dante's yellow card with a review, 2 minutes into extra time of the first half, which allowed Italy to get onto the scoreboard with a penalty. Obviously, that yellow card was then upgraded at the beginning of the second half, rightfully so. It was definitely a poor attempt at a tackle from Jonathan Dante. He didn't bend at the hips at all. It was very upright and deserved a red card. But the early Olivon try proved to be the only French try of the game, and the only try of the game um, in the first 69 minutes of the match. Obviously, Capuzzo crossing over on the 70th minute to give the chance to level the scores, which Garbisi then did to make the game 13 points to all. And we just believed, we had a little bit of a dream that Italy could snatch victory at the end. And Zuliani with an incredible turnover to get Garbisi a shot at Pols to steal the game. And in the cruelest twists of fate, in a match-winning kick, 10 seconds before Garbisi steps up, 10 seconds on the shot clock, Garbisi is about to start his run-up and the ball falls off the tee. He then has to gather it, put it back on the tee, and with 5 seconds to go, has to kick it as quickly as possible. He does so, and he gets a rebound off the poles, which falls to Moefana, who tries to run it out of his 22 and is tackled into touch, ending the game at 13 points all. And as much as, it is a draw, it's not a loss for Italy, which is great. You have to feel for them because they should have won. They had that opportunity to win, and fate took it away from them. It's no one's fault, and that is just what's so horrible. No one to blame for that kick. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and it falls off. Nothing they could do except maybe take a drop goal. It would be quicker. And you just got to feel for them. I'm gutted for Italy. I really wanted them to win with that comeback. Menoncello, absolutely massive game. Huge game on the wing. That shift from centre to wing, I think, was a really good one, with Mori coming into 12. I thought Brex was very good as well. Capuzzo played really well. I really liked Pedrello. I think Pedrello had a very good kicking game. Keep trying to keep essentially France out of the Italian half. Obviously, it was very difficult to do so, and especially in that first half, they struggled. They were basically always in their half. But Pedrello's kicking kept them in that game and kept getting them out of trouble. I think Lamaro had a huge captain's innings. Um, Although I know Menoncello got the player of the match, Ross Vincent on debut for Italy, the South African-born player, he had an amazing game. He played brilliantly. And I think Italy stood up after making so many tackles in that first half. The pressure on them was massive, and they were disciplined. That was the important thing. No yellow cards. They were very disciplined despite the pressure they were under. And I don't think any teams have been that disciplined in that kind of pressure situation in this Six Nations. So credit to them for that. They were impressive. And it's France were just lackluster. There was very few arcing runs by Penaud. It was France were, I'd say, boring. Obviously, when Dante went off, it became very odd because Jalibert went off as well with an injury. Ramos had to go into 10, and that forced Lebel to act as a fullback with Ramos in at 10. And that final turnover from Zuliani on Moefana to get that final penalty, just what a turnover! And I feel so sorry for Garbisi for his bad luck with the ball there, and I feel sorry for Italy. They deserve that win. The ball falls off, and I don't know why the French thought they could charge. It was a penalty, um, and just so unfortunate. He didn't have much time to set, and just like that, yeah, unfortunate, really unfortunate for Italy, but what guts from the team. And Menoncello deservedly player of the match. Lamaro, as Moefana got tackled out, hands on face, an absolute disbelief. And I feel for the captain. But what an interesting game we've seen here. And credit to Italy, they certainly brought the game to France in that second half. France just almost falling back into that which team is going to turn up category after the World Cup. They seem to have totally lost their personality, their edge, and they need to do a lot to find it. Otherwise, they could be staring about down the barrel of a Wales defeat, and could potentially get second bottom, could potentially come bottom of the log. Who knows? They need to sort something out. But great game to watch. And thanks for joining me on Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. Don't forget to check out Boyle Sports and Bitdefender for all your betting and cybersecurity needs. And we will see you next round of Six Nations next weekend for another 3 thrilling games.